Heyo. I don't know how I look, I didn't check. But I wanted to do this post mostly about the coronavirus and funerals. But the two don't go together. It just so happens to be the topics. So, anyway, for all the people from the future watching this, um, there's a coronavirus. And my current thoughts before this turns into an epidemic and you're watching this as a library archive of humans that once were, and you're going, oh man, if only they took that virus seriously. Right now, I don't know. I'm taking it like a flu. So it seems like a lot of people are starting to like change their moods, but it's more of like, hey, you know, don't treat it like anything. The people that can get it, sick people, old people, infants, like with anything, a flu, you wouldn't be around them if you had a flu. You wouldn't be around them if you had any kind of other spreadable thing. So you treat it like that. And then when people are just cleaning themselves more, and I guess it's like really bad in Italy where they've shut down a country and all that, and businesses are closed here in the States. Disneyland, ooh, that's a big deal. A theme park that closed down. So interesting things are happening, but I've spoken to doctors and nurses and people that know those people also, and they've all kind of so far are saying just treat it like the flu. It's, be aware, just don't go crazy. Don't buy all that toilet paper, which is what a lot of people are doing right now. So yeah, I just wanted to verbally say that. I just wanted to say that, convey that to you guys, that in my world, I asked around, I try to do as much of homework as I can, and my gut feeling is saying like this isn't a panic mode right now, and me asking around with the medical field, they're not anxious either. So that should bring us some comfort. Once again, just be clever and clean your stuff, wipe your hands, don't be dirty, don't sneeze on people. But all you people that are overly anxious, simmer just a bit, I guess. And then with the funeral thing, I just wanted to talk about that because whatever the date that I post this, actually no, today's Friday the 13th, March 13th, 2020. So that's an easy one to remember. Anyway, I posted like the other day about funerals and it blew up in terms of really good conversations with like undertakers and funeral people talking about their field. And I was just, posting because I just thought, costs were just insane and I wanted to get an understanding. I just learned a lot. So it's like, feel free to find that post. I think it's just the day before this date. And just read all the comments. It's really interesting. People are really getting into it. But it's just like I even asked a lady about cremations and why they're so expensive. Because you think it's just, you know, incinerator, which she used a different word, but I forgot it already. And body, and that shouldn't be a lot. But then you think of like fuel and maintenance and the staff, and I didn't realize this, but replacement every 6 months, I think she said, because you get to such hot temperatures that actually destroys them. So you're just kind of going, dang. It's a lot of work. Like, those are things you don't think about. And like the fuel, I don't even know. I didn't even ask her. Is it like gas, propane, or those the same thing? You know what I mean? Like, can you do electrical? Can that thing be like that? Or is it just like not enough solar panels? No, can you go green? Yeah, it's really interesting. And then, people are just talking about it and then like funeral costs, plot costs, and the service costs and just all that stuff. And really, it's really up there. But it was nice because, I kind of went in going like, oh, why are they costing so much? And then you kind of get this, discussion, and it gives you more insight. Do I agree with it? Not so much. Still think there's ways, but do I also feel for people in the business? Of course. Like, they own it, they have the reasons for doing it, and they have the reasons for upping costs and stuff like that. So it was interesting, but they were good topics. So anyway, quick video, coronavirus, chill, unless you see another post, which will be like coronavirus 2. or something, and I'll update you. But besides that, it's just like a flu. Stay away from people if you want, but I've been going everywhere and not really caring yet. And then, yeah, and then funerals. We all die, but do the costs have to be so high? Anyway, all right, thank you.